What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Beverage with Ketter. This is episode 8, season 1 of this. Sipping on something pretty tasty. Yeah, pretty simple. Nice cold bush. Nothing wrong with that. Awesome, guys. Before we dive into the topic today, I do just want to say the goal of this podcast version, B.O.C. with Ketters, whatever you want to call it, the goal of this is for it to be fun and engaging, interactive. So please, if you're watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, let me know what you'd like me to talk about. I want this to be fun for everybody. If there's some topics you would like me to take a dive deep into, just let me know. Whether that's fly fishing, preferably fly fishing. Let's keep it kind of in that little bracket, but we can also dive into some syrup, some cooking, some smoking, but you know, those are just things I do on the side where fly fishing is, you know, my main focus and my confidence talking point for the most part. So please feel free to let me know what you would like to hear on a B.O.C. All right, quick sip. So, spring is here. That's fantastic. We're all fired up for that. In the Midwest, spring means two things. One, the trout are getting very active. You can keep them now in Minnesota as well. The bugs are starting to hatch. The fishing for all fish is phenomenal. That's great. That's the most important thing. However, number two, turkey hunting. Yes. It's gobbler time in the Midwest in Minnesota. A lot of birds around here, guys. Minnesota's a great place to turkey hunt, and I've been doing it ever since I was a little boy. Nothing that I'm crazy obsessed with like fly fishing, but when it comes to hunting, it's probably my favorite animal to hunt besides grouse. It's turkey and grouse. Those are my top. They even take higher pulls than deer hunting. Yes, that might hurt to hear for some of y'all deer hunters. But anyways, every year I set myself a goal this time of the year. I call it the Turkey Trouter Weekend. Now, this can be done in a day too. So there's a little bit of a flexibility to these rules. The goal for me is to set out and shoot a turkey and catch a trout, preferably in one day. However, I'm flexible, give myself a weekend. Okay? So, the last 2 years, I've gotten very close to accomplishing this goal. However, I've come up just short. 2 years ago, I hunted turkeys in the morning, didn't see a whole lot, didn't get a bird, and decided to go fishing. It was one of the best 3 hours I've had in quite some time. The fish were absolutely in a frenzy. All I had on was a Bloody Mary Prince Nymph, red Prince Nymph, under an indicator, and I was just indicator fishing all day and had a blast. Got my trout out of the way and went back to where I was turkey hunting. Went out for that evening sit, and I called in 2 beautiful toms. 2. And I shot. Well, the second part of my adventures come to an end today. Great day trout fishing. Caught 14 trout, some decent size. And did not get my bird. Okay? So last year, kind of the opposite. Went out all day, turkey hunted all day, and saw a lot of birds here and there. However, didn't get a turkey, and went out in the evening sit and got my bird. Little Jake, delicious meat. Got my bird. So I didn't get a chance to trout fish that day because I spent the entire day in the turkey woods, which is fine. That's why I'm making this rule where it can be on a weekend. Because if you're spending all day in the turkey woods, it's going to take your day up, especially if you're, getting after that evening bird. So this year is my year to get the turkey trouter, okay? I'm going to make it happen. So my plan is to obviously get up early and hunt. It's the best time to turkey hunt. Get out there, get my turkey, get back, clean it up, do what I got to do there, and head straight for a trout stream. So Driftless, southeast Minnesota, is an incredible, incredible place to find birds. There's a lot of state land, and there is a ton of birds. It's incredible. You'll be out trout fishing in the springtime. You will hear gobblers gobbling all over the place. You'll hear hens clucking. It's magic. It's absolutely magic, especially in the bluffs in the morning. They just wake up and fire up. So sick. But I don't turkey hunt in southeast Minnesota. I turkey hunt in southern Minnesota. So I'll go get my bird, get out in the morning, and then I'll have to travel just a little bit to southeast to get to some trout water. I don't have to go that far, or I can come back up here around home on the east side of the river and do some fishing here. So feeling pretty confident about getting it done this year. We'll see though. So Minnesota is really cool for those of you who, don't turkey hunt or maybe aren't from Minnesota. You can just go over the counter and buy your turkey tag, which is super nice. One thing Minnesota has figured out fairly well. We have seasons. Archery's open right now, which is great. That'll run to the end of May. I'm not that cool, not that skilled. I'm not going out there with a bow. Not gonna happen. Taking my 20 gauge out with me. It's nice and easy to whip around and get around and bushwhack with that. So I'll be using that. However, like I mentioned, we have seasons. We have A through E and then an F season. So A through E, you can pick whichever one you want, A through E. You could pick A, you could pick C, and then it's about a week-long hunt. You go out, you try to get your bird. You don't get your bird, that's fine. You have all of F to shoot a bird, which is about 2 weeks. It runs to the end of May. So super sweet. Minnesota, that's awesome. I'm going to shoot for season C or D. I haven't quite pulled the trigger yet. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do. I'm kind of waiting to see the weather. The birds are fired up over opener this weekend, trout opener. Saw a lot of birds, saw a lot of toms that were very frisky. That's a safe word. Very frisky. They're fired up. So, I mean, season A, B, probably be a great time to go. I like to wait just a little bit. So I'm shooting for that probably C or D, which is going to get me towards the end of April into the beginning of May. It's a great time to go out, try to get a bird. It's also just a phenomenal time for the trout. All the hatches are popping off. You still got your BWOs, maybe getting into some caddises starting to pop off, and it's insane out there. So much fun. So that's it, guys. This is a short and sweet little episode. However, like I mentioned, I want this to be fun and interactive for everybody. So what do I want you all to do? I challenge you, all of you, to go out and try this. If you're a turkey hunter and a trout fisherman, try the Turkey Trouter weekend. We'll give you the weekend, okay? Go out, shoot your bird. Don't care what it is. Well, don't shoot a hen. Don't get yourself in trouble. You cannot shoot a hen. Not in the springtime. Okay, guys? I think you all know that. But anyways, go out and shoot a Jake, shoot a Tom, get your bird, get it back to turkey camp, cut it up, butcher it up. Don't forget the legs. It's good quality meat. Cut them off, put them in a brine, or just throw them straight on the smoker and go catch yourself some fish, okay? And if you can accomplish that, you're a stud. You just went out and shot a bird, and then you went out and caught some fish, which is awesome. You take them fish home, now that you can keep fish in Minnesota as well. Take those fish home that you catch, throw them on the smoker. Rockstar. You just shot yourself a bird, you just got yourself some fish, you throw that all on the smoker, you got yourself a feast. You're feeding your friends, your family, whoever you want to feed. So I challenge you to get out and try the Turkey Trouter Challenge. Let me know if you do it. I want to know. I want to see pictures. I want to see videos, fails, successes, whatever. It doesn't matter, guys. Get out, have fun. Springtime is a great time of the year to just get out and explore the woods, whatever it is. Trout fishing, turkey hunting, mushroom picking, shed. Well, that's kind of over, but just get out, have some fun, guys. That's what it's all about. Cheers. B.O.C with Ketter is officially out.